So you always hear on all these red pill channels, on all the red pill or in the dating world, a lot of the same concepts are put out there over and over and over again. We just need, a lot of people just need a message that makes sense and is simple to the point and a way to solve this issue of what's going on culturally. The fact is, people just need to get out and talk to people. That's really what I believe. Um, People just need to freaking talk to each other in person. Get off your damn phones. Get off your freaking couch. Get out of your damn house. Do something with your life. Like and not even that. Get out of your damn like not going to work. I honestly, people need to have relationships outside of work too. Like we have become as a society so entrenched in work, and it's unhealthy. The reason that our culture is messed up is because we are so enveloped in literal suffering that we've caused to ourselves. That's one thing I've realized. Is all the stuff with dating is caused by, most of it is caused by the people doing it themselves, doing it to themselves. Limiting their options, women limiting their options to a certain amount of guys and then being upset when they're only attracted to like the 1% of dudes who are like, it's like you're vying for, you got a lot of women who aren't tens. You got women who are even lower, vying for guys that are billionaires who are never going to be interested in them. And it's the same with vice versa with men. Like we are so addicted to PMO. It's not gonna be lie. We're addicted to the top 10% of how women, of certain women that look a certain way, that we don't even understand how technology has warped the way we think about things and warped the way we actually look at ourselves. And people don't understand this. When I've mentioned this to certain people in person, that our digital selves, like the image I put out, like this is a version of me. This is not everything about me. There's no way you could document everything about yourself on a machine. Even in virtual reality, you can't really grab what you have in person. There's such a difference between being in person with people. You can see people's flaws that they can't hide them in person. That's why I'm saying people need to get the hell out of their houses and download the Meetup app. I know it's like I'm advertising. I'm not even paid by them, but I really think that going outside and just exploring the world, and even if you don't have the greatest interactions with people have so many expectations for every interaction. And just talking to people should be on people's priority list, and it's not. Like just interacting with people every day, like that they don't know, like talking to people every day that they don't know. It's a world our generation doesn't do that. When I go to, for instance, religious stuff, like, like for instance, going to church, like I don't see a lot of young people doing that anymore. I feel like the average young person, younger or my age, they're staying inside in a unhealthy way. We are so addicted to our phones. Kids used to play. I grew up, I think I might have been the millennials might have been the last generation of kids where they actually went outside. I mean, just think about how screwed up, if the millennial generation is screwed up as it is right now, as we are, like, which we are really screwed up, man. I mean, my parents got married like way before I'm 28 and I'm not even close to finding a wife. Like I'm not even close to finding a single person that I've found interesting enough to be like, yes, this is a good investment. I should definitely marry that person because they're the right person for me. I haven't seen it. I just haven't seen it, and I haven't seen it, and because we live in a manipulative culture where we are constantly trying to get out everything we can from people, and manipulate others into doing things that they wouldn't. It's a very backstabbing culture that isn't that, and it makes sense why people don't want to be outside, why people are afraid of the outside world, especially now that with the COVID pandemic, which really showed that. The pandemic, I just want people to stop bringing out the pandemic as if it was this time where people stop saying this. First of all, people keep saying, "Oh, the pandemic made people realize all this stuff." Oh, this is crazy to me that the pandemic showed how isolated we are. I was isolated long before the pandemic, for years. I've been isolated since I was 14 years old, 11 years old. Ever since I was addicted to this technology, I've been isolated. Ever since, like, it, and I'm just now at 28 starting to, like, get out of this bubble and realizing, man, my life is fucked and I need to get outside and talk to people. Otherwise, I'm going to die alone. That is a disturbing realization, and I really hope you Gen Zers, I hope somebody who is in Gen Z watches this video and they see it and they realize, man, you need to get that. Why are you watching your phone? If you are watching me on your phone right now, please get off and go outside and do something normal. Just get away from technology, man. I can't tell you how much that's improved my life. The less I'm on technology, the better. Technology is not good. It's an addiction just like everything. It's been put out here to control us. It's not a conspiracy. This is literally true. It's what it's doing. Even if it's not true, it's what it's doing. We are sucked into these devices all day. PMO is just one example, but all this social media, I deleted most social media. I don't go on Facebook or Instagram. And I am 1,000 times happier. I am 1,000 times happier not being on those platforms. Why? Because they are a waste of time. They're a waste of time. Talk to people. Actually socialize. Actually go outside and talk to people. And put your fucking phone down. I wish we could destroy all our phones. Honestly, I wish we could burn them all, put them in a fire, and fucking just say, hey, my name is Joel. Hey, my name is Craig. Hey, my who. You know, I wish we could just connect with each other again. We're so far away from each other in this made-up box that we created. This is the Matrix, my friend. This is the invisible world that we are ignoring because this is the Matrix. The device you're looking at is the Matrix. It is keeping you trapped. Get the fuck off your phone. Get outside. Go to the gym. Just do something with people that you don't know. Do something you've never done. Challenge yourself. And yes, improve yourself. But you can only improve yourself by talking to people, making connections. That is an important aspect of life. And a lot of us don't have that aspect or haven't. It's like we've not been taught this because we were either homeschooled. I was homeschooled. Large portion of my existence has been antisocial, alone, and I labeled myself as an introvert when really I just didn't know how to socialize, when really I trapped myself by my own programming, and I did it to myself. I have no one to blame but myself. You have no one to blame yourself. So get out there and do something with your fucking life. You don't have to be fucking inside all day. You're going to end up alone, miserable cat lady if you don't, like women for you. If you keep going down this feminist hellhole where you just hate men, you're never going to find that man, the right guy that actually will appreciate you, and vice versa. If we just continue being in this MGTOW path where we don't even try to talk to women because we're so afraid, oh, they might do this, oh, they might do that, then don't talk to those type of women. There is women like that out there. I certainly, I think, but I don't think there shouldn't be, you shouldn't be scared to talk to other people. And that's what we're being trained to do. We're being trained to be afraid to interact with each other. The most natural human thing that exists. One of the most important things about being human. You know what comes first, in my opinion? The things that we need community, and we don't have that. Where is the community? What is all this technology doing for us if we don't have community? If we don't have friends? If half of us are alone in our houses, talking to ourselves on a phone? You need to think about this, guys. We need to think about how depressing the reality we live in. We live in that dystopian reality. We can change it, though. We have the power to, interact with each other, and we aren't. Get the fuck outside. Do something.